All right. So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. She's back. My girl JG.
What's good, J.Paul?
What's going on, man?
A lot of stuff going on right now, musically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me some updates, man. Like, what you been up to since we last spoke?
I've been in the really just working on my new project that's getting ready to come out. I got a new single getting ready to follow up behind $1 Million Pro. I'm getting ready to drop that video too real soon here. And I got my first show actually this Thursday coming up this week. We're gonna be in Atlanta.
Oh, that was up.
Me
That
and
was
my
up.
count. Yeah.
Oh, that was up. What part?
Riverdale.
Riverdale.
With
Okay,
my girl
okay.
Carisha.
Shout out Carisha. Yeah, she been doing a lot of amazing things up there in Atlanta. I've been hearing about. I just ain't had the opportunity to come up that way and check it out myself personally, but yeah, she's doing her thing up there. So I know you're excited about that.
I am. I'm ready.
Ready.
It's first show of the year, so I always be excited
Ready.
about the first show of the year.
Oh, okay.
Set the tone for the rest of the year.
Exactly. So you also got some new music that you've been working on that you about to come up with soon.
Yes.
Who you been working with again?
I've been working with Mr.Hanky.
Okay.
Me and Hanky got a big project getting ready to drop too.
Right.
Working on that right now as we speak. I'm just about done with that one though.
How the experience working with Mr. Hanky with this project? I know you done worked with him before as far as with the single, but now you're working on a full project. How is that experience going?
It's still the same. Still the same vibes. Good energy.
Right.
His beats are spectacular.
Right.
Something different. So
right.
It's bringing out like a different sound in me as an artist. So I love to like kind of see what sounds engineers and producers will be able to bring out with me, you know, as an artist and stuff. Because like when we put the sounds together, it's just something different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Showing a lot of versatility too once you hear like certain beats and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, okay. What you think was your toughest challenge far as song, like completing, like which song on your project that you working on so far you think was the most challenging to complete?
Well, I got this song called Whiplash. That one right there, because when I first heard the beat originally, I had to cut the song short, so I had to actually get a producer to be able to extend that beat out and then work on it for me to be able to get that song to be to where it is, because I know that's a hit too. Yeah.
How long it take you to compose a record, like write a record?
Write a record? I could do it less than 10 minutes. Like sometimes like 5 minutes, like it just depends on what like energy I am in for the day.
The vibe, mood.
Right.
So basically, like when you doing your music, like so you basically got to be in that mood. Far as like depends on what they get from JG.
Right.
They might get J, or they might get G.
Right.
You feel me? So what's the difference between J and G?
The J side of me is like very calm. I would say my humbling side, just sweet, calm, collective, cool. Gia is a whole different beast, a different animal. Like, and a lot of people don't really, know that about me.
Right.
It's like a split personality, but it's natural. I don't even cut it on and off. It just jump back and forth how I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's basically like this. It's, like I said, it's the alter ego, but it's hey, you don't want this side right here because she's hard to control on this side.
Yeah.
Right. So, but a lot of people don't understand. We all have that side amongst us. You feel me?
That's a fact.
I feel like some of us get to a point where we know by us going too far, it might go too far. You get what I'm saying? Because our other side might be just as worse.
Yeah. I call it like, if I had to describe it, I would say like, you know how people just be like, I'm fighting my demons or whatever?
Right,
that side of you is the side of like the alter ego side of you is just like, it's just your shit popping type, you know?
Right.
Now, some people I feel like are more aware of it, and some people aren't. And when you aren't aware, it's like when it becomes a problem. But when you are aware of yourself and you know who you are, then it's not too much of a problem. It's about knowing how to turn it on when it's time to turn it on, and then knowing how to turn it off when it's time to turn it off.
Yeah, because that's very important.
Very.
Because you'll mess up a lot of business relationship and personal relationship by not knowing how to control the on and off switch.
That's a fact.
That's
a fact.
For real. Right. So, but like I said, you've grown and understood how to balance the two and know how to handle your business properly. And, you know, I know it's been a challenge.
It has been,
because you're dealing with life.
It is.
And just family, friends, people.
In general.
We're always being tested.
Right.
Right.
Right. But I always just know to trust in God and to be able to follow, you know, the right decision. Even though it's easier to make the wrong decisions, I always choose the right decision and go with my heart and where God leads me. So without God, I'm nothing. So and I'm going to stand on that and I'm going to be grounded with that, because I feel like if you have God as your foundation, everything will work out how you want it to be able to work out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Serenity Music Group.
SMG.
Yeah. Shout out Serenity, man. So, man, once again, I got to ask you again, how is it working with Serenity?
I love working with Serenity. Her and I both are Aries, like both fire signs. It's so passionate.
Headstrong.
And both, like, I love her. She don't let nobody play with me. And I definitely ain't going to let nobody play with her. But her just being my manager and just working alongside her, I think we're coming up on 2 years now. It's been great. She's been the best manager I've had thus far. Like, she knows me as an artist as well as a person, and I think that's very important when you're managing, like, an artist, like, being able to know that artist as a person and know them as an artist. Like, I can't hide nothing from her. She be knowing.
She already know here for each other.
She already be knowing. Yeah.
So, how do you, far as, like, just dealing with music, dealing with life, dealing with everything, how do you try to work and keep everything level-headed within life in order for you to be in the right mind to do music? Because, you know, in order for us to make great music, our mind and health and everything has to be intact.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And so dealing with just the struggles and the stresses of life, how you manage to, you know, of course you keep God first, but, like, what do you do far as to occupy your mind or to cleanse your mind of things?
And keep myself focused.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody who really know me know I'm like a multi-million-dollar hustler. Anytime, like, I could be able to use my craft or use my art, use my hands to be able to hustle and make me some money, I'm going to do it. So a lot of times I be doing wig installments, quick weaves, sew-ins, and things like that. They keep me grounded, and I'm always studying hair stuff alongside with my music stuff. I'm also, shout out to Hair Global.
I was just about to say Hair Global.
I'm down there at Hair Global, so I be just getting all the ladies pretty down there. That's very therapeutic for me to be able to, you know, have people come in one way and then they leave out, they smiling, they happy, their confidence is built up. So it helps me to be able to stay grounded, and it makes me feel good being able to provide a service to women to be able to make them feel good, feel great.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I just keep myself grounded with that. Or if I'm not doing that, I'm always studying and researching other things that I could be able to use my skills with to be able to make me some money.
Yeah. I've been seeing the videos you be promoting Hair Global a lot.
Oh yeah.
A lot. And I mean, I didn't know that hair units and pieces and weaves and all that it cost that much.
Oh yeah.
They tax.
They be taxing on hair and stuff like that. A lot of times what I like about Hair Global is they really actually, you know, provide good sales and stuff like that for our culture and our people. They really care. And just working with those guys over there I've learned so much.
Right.
And I've done so much with them business-wise. So it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole vibe.
I also got my wing business that I brought down here to Augusta, which is Trap Wings Augusta. Okay. That's my wing business I got going on. Right now I'm a ghost kitchen. So I take the orders in, I cook everything fresh. So fresh to order, then I deliver it to them.
How many flavors?
Oh, got like over 15 different flavors.
15 different flavors.
15 different flavors. Our fries, our trap fries and things like that. Also, I got that going on. Them things is good. So, yep. Okay. I also have my trap lemonade, and we got trap soul food coming real soon too.
So you got a multitude of a bunch of things going on.
Yeah.
Let me see what else we can
serial hustler.
It's a whole serial hustler. Just digging in your talent crate. Let's see what else is in there.
I got a lot of other stuff. I ain't gonna say too much on the camera, but I'm able to help people get into housing and stuff like that. Last year, I probably helped house over 200 people, and I'm proud of that. I still have clients that refer people to me and things like that. Of course, you know, all money ain't good money, so I like to just take what gravitates towards me. Right. And I'm very proud about that. I've helped house over 200 people last year alone, so I'm hoping to like double my number this year.
Yeah, that's dope, and that's a blessing that you can be able to help that many people out. Yes. And stuff like that. Because I wish that Augusta can come up with something to try to fix the homeless situation down here. Because it's bad down here. It is. It's terrible.
I never know. You know what? I was just telling somebody. I think it was last week. I was telling somebody, like I didn't think it was that bad because you know, compared to Atlanta, I haven't seen
you feel
it like
me?
that.
Atlanta's
bad. Horrible.
Atlanta's horrible. But you wouldn't think that'd be for Augusta because it's like it's Augusta's it's cheaper down here. It's just
that's a fact.
This is crazy, man. But Atlanta is like it's normal down that way. Like I bumped into a high school friend. Like I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah.
And then I was in Gladys Chicken and Waffles, and he was outside just begging. Yeah, he was on joke bad. It's terrible, bro. Like it's sad, bro.
I really feel like things like that. Our people should come together and be able to come up with a program to be able to, you know, help people. Sometimes people need that extra hand or like extra push in life because some people don't have family. And, you know, it's easy for people to get lost in life. So if they had an extra helping hand or somebody to help push them along or guide them in the right direction, they'll be able to do better in life. Everybody can't do it on their own.
Right. Right, that's true. That is so true. I mean, everybody always, you know, need help for somebody.
That's a fact.
I mean, you can't do nothing by yourself, really. Not no big tasks. You gotta have some form of help or assistance.
You can only get so far.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Facts. So, when it comes to living in Augusta and then going back and forth to Atlanta.
Yeah.
There's still different dynamics of both of them.
It is.
But what are some things that you feel like Augusta can work on as far as when it comes to like entertainment aspect? Because you done been in the Atlanta aspect and see how they operate, and then you see how Augusta operate.
Right.
What do you, just from your opinion, what do you feel like? What are some things that Augusta needs down here to help artists?
I think like it seems like the music scene and the nightlife scene is divided.
Yeah. That's good.
You know, in Atlanta, they always got music nights. Like, even if it is the popping clubs, they always got, like, the hottest artists there performing.
Facts.
Or either in the building. I feel like DJs and artists down here are also disconnected. I know so many DJs in Atlanta.
That's real.
I know so many DJs in Atlanta. And then, like, for instance, like, I was out at a spot. I forget the name of it. But the spot that I was at, I wanted to talk to the DJ. And some third party guy like, you need to talk, you know, sir, watch out. It's an artist to DJ. I'm going to talk to this man and see who he is, you know, follow him. Right. Maybe we can work together and you blocking it. I'm like, I ain't never experienced that a day in my life, not in no Atlanta. Right. Or not anywhere else either. Right. Like, I feel like it's a disconnection between the nightlife here and the music life. And that's a big problem. It's a big red flag for me.
Yeah, that's facts. Hey, that's the realest. Hey, that's real. Hey, you got it. That's real. That's real. Hey,
I'm just telling you.
And you just coming from the outside, looking on the outside. Same way I'm an outsider, coming on, looking on the outside, and you see your situation. Yeah. And you were like, oh, I see what Augusta can fix. Y'all just need to fix this. Y'all got it.
Right. If the nightlife come together with the music life, it's so much money I feel like they're leaving on the table. If y'all come together and work together, it's a lot more stuff that could be able to happen here. Right. Like recently, I forget who that artist was that came down here, and that lets you know how disconnected it is because I didn't even know the big artist was supposed to be coming down here until after they had done left, and they'll be like, oh, the show was a buzz, the show was this, that, and the third. What was the marketing? No, I ain't seen nothing on social media. I ain't seen no flyers around the city. I ain't hear nothing about it. So I just feel like it's very, very, like, in a scary way, they're both, like, separated and disconnected from each other.
Yeah. That's so true. And I mean, I don't understand why it's like that. It's always a divide amongst, like you said, the artists, the DJs, the radio execs, the head of the radios, the presidents of the buildings, everybody. Everybody is a disconnect and stuff. And they got their ones that they like and the ones that do more and stuff like that. So
Yep. I feel like, I don't know a lot of y'all artists down here, but I've heard some of the names, like specifically some of the girls. But it seems like people maybe have like a favorite art, like a favoritism towards an artist or this, that, and the third. But how can you be able to see what this artist got to offer or hear this artist's talent if you just have an eye on one artist and that artist might not have everything the next artist might have? You blocking business relationships, you blocking blessings at a lot of times too when you not opening up and being able to see what talent this artist got. Or that artists here don't seem like they have a connection with each other either. Everybody in each other way. Like I was recently at like a video shoot that I didn't even know was a video shoot, but you know, the artist was rapping and stuff like that, and the people in the background was kind of like dead. So they don't know I'm a rapper. They don't know me. Right. So I'm just like, yo, y'all in the back. You know, everybody liven up, man. Y'all, come on, camera on. Everybody like, who she think she is? I'm an artist for real. Right. I'm seeing the picture and I'm letting y'all know. Yeah. So instead of y'all taking it as an insult, take it as like, she real. Like, she really trying to like make this video help be what it need to be. Right. And a lot of times people be in their own way. Me, I'm just a realist. What I see, I'm going to say. Right. And I understand a lot of people they're not used to the truth, so it's hard for them to be able to accept the truth. But I feel like if there's more people that stand on business and be about truth and be about honesty, then, you know, people be more accepting to it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. But then I look at it like, you know, how people feel like, well, stay and mind your damn business by popping your shit. You know how people get upset by you getting in they, you know, just it's always a division in something. You get what I'm saying? Whether that's what the yin and the yang of the world always come into play. There's going to always be a divide. There's always going to be a negative and a positive. True. That's just the way the world is. Right. We can't have a world where it's all positive.
True. But at the end of the day, if you're speaking real stuff to somebody, even if they're pissed off at you or mad and they're totally disregarding your message, at the end of the day, you got them angry enough to be able to listen to you. So they probably didn't hear you straight on when y'all was having that conversation. But later on, when they go sit by themselves, their subconscious mind has accepted everything that you have said to them. So it makes them think, like, damn, did I overreact? Like, damn, she was really trying to help me out right there with this situation. And I tweet. Now, so when they see you, it's a different type of approach to you. They got a different type of respect for you. So I just say stick to what you know. Do what you do. Say what you need to say. Right. As long as it ain't disrespectful, I feel like the truth will always prevail. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like what's for you is for you. I feel like you being your genuine self, if you're an outspoken person, the people that's for your tribe will be in your tribe. They understand, like, hey, this is how JG get down. Yeah. Like, you want to be on JG's side? On J's side, don't get G pissed off. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? So, just it's all about which side you want to stay on today. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
We all got our little, you know, things to us and things like that, but I feel like me as a person, you know, I'm just a great person. Anybody that knows me knows, like, I love my people. I'm loyal. I take loyalty to my core. So when people, like, cross me or do something that I feel like is disloyal, then, you know, of course, I take it to the heart. It's like, I feel like everybody should take it to the heart.
Be passionate.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about everything. Like, I speak with passion.
Right.
I do hair with passion. I do my music with passion. Like, I'm just a passionate person anyways. A lot of people, you know how people say you either love me or hate me?
Right.
You're going to love me regardless. Even though you hate me, you'll love me. And like, dang, she said she like this. I still love her.
Right. Facts.
Yeah.
So man, you getting ready for the summertime?
Yes, and you know my fan base is called the Tribe. I call them the Tribe. Just
shout out to the Tribe.
Shout out to the Tribe. I love y'all. The Tribe has grown overnight. Like my fan base has my support system, my supporters. Man, I want to thank all of them because like I ain't even been doing marketing like I should lately, but. And my numbers is just going up every day I check. And it's crazy. It's almost scary.
That's good, though.
I'm so happy.
That's good, though.
I'm so happy. And I feel like it plays a big part of just putting out what energy you want to be able to receive back into the universe. Because everybody know this is the year, just like last year was a year of karma. So be careful what you do. Be careful how you act. Be careful what you say. Whatever you put out in the atmosphere, you will receive that back.
Oh, yeah. And it comes back with a vengeance.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's faster, though.
It comes back faster, too.
It's faster. Like, I think, like, back in 2020, I was telling people, I was like, oh, the karmatic system is, like, it's just instant now.
Yeah, it is. It's
like
crazy.
You remember how people used to do shit?
And it took years for them.
Like,
damn,
years to catch that ass.
Catch them? Like,
right, 15 years later, be like, damn, finally caught up with them. Like, but now they like, doing it, and it's coming right back. Like,
I'm saying, whoa.
Right back on them. Like, just be a good person. And I feel like just times in life and just with people has changed. Just watch who you surround yourself with.
Right.
And just know who your people are in these times. And just stay to yourself as much as you can.
Man, that's fact. Stay to yourself at all times.
I know, right? What they say, the wicked get more wicked, and the good get more good.
It's crazy. I mean, because you got this new generation now. I can't just say the young generation because it's our age and older. Even the older generation,
Facts.
They're still doing young generation stuff.
Facts.
So it's like, so everything is a danger now these days, as far as like just working with people that you don't know, being around people that you don't know, like everything, it can be a potential danger just from just being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's a fact. But I feel like people are more like sensitive these days. They're more so, they so hurt, like they don't even realize they hurt. People be walking around, they be depressed and they don't know that they're depressed. You have to be aware of self to be able to protect self. And if you're not aware of self, you can't protect yourself.
And that's crazy. I was talking to my girl the other night. We was talking about there's a lot of, it's not just Augusta, there's a couple other places that we done traveled to, but there's like, especially in the black culture, there's a lot of mental issues that we all deal with, traumas that we have from our past as a kid. And instead of us getting that counseling or therapy, we keep it all in, bottle it in.
With black people, the black culture, I feel like we make a mockery of it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know, like, I feel like the black men and black women are divided because it's so much pain within both. You might be with somebody who's you might be with a man who's dealing with molestation as a child. A man he don't know how to handle it. He going through life mad at everybody. He still remembering this, that, and the third. And the same might be for a girl, too. And you put those two people together, then you ain't got nothing but pain. You ain't got nothing but trauma. You ain't got nothing but negativity.
Facts.
And then the same thing if you got a person that's aware of themselves and you got a person that's not aware of themselves and they're fighting trauma that they don't realize they have, then it's a never-ending battle of tit-tat, tit-tat, going back and forth. And y'all can't communicate.
Facts.
Communication is the biggest thing. Like, you got to be able to know how to communicate with people. Like, these people here, like I said earlier, like, they're just sensitive. You got to be careful what you say to them. Like, when people come in, like, I'm always a pleasure for anybody that comes across me. Because you never know what people may have on their mind or what they're going through for the day. And you just one bad incident or just something somebody said tip them and it'd be the last thing for them.
That would make them go off the right. Yeah,
right.
That's facts.
Make them go off and just, you know, you never know what people have on their mind. So I feel like you should always treat people with kindness.
That's facts.
No matter what. But that comes along with self-awareness as well. Because you got to be aware of yourself to be able to be aware of other people too. So if you come in contact with somebody and you're like, oh, they said this, that, and the third, but I'm aware of myself, so I'm stronger than this person mentally. Okay, I'm going to let it slide because I know they probably going through something. I'm going to let it be. And being able to have like total control over your emotions and how you act and react with like anger, sadness, just emotions all overall, I feel like that's the most powerful thing that you can do on this earth is just have like total control over your emotions. Like people can't get to you.
Yeah,
like that. Like you see what I'm saying?
That
like
kills them.
When people cannot get to you,
that hurts somebody.
Oh my God!
It don't matter what they do, what they say.
That's a superpower.
That's a superpower. But it also takes it takes a lot for you to get to that superpower too, because you be so emotionally wrapped and attached to that person.
Right.
You be wanting to turn that superpower on, but it just be hard sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, it do
but
be hard.
Us as people, our black culture with black men and black women, though, I feel like we just need to all sit down and have that conversation with each other.
Facts.
Sit down with your partner. Sit down with your friends, sit down with your homegirls, sit down with your homeboys. Stop gossiping about each other. Everybody goes through shit in life. That's what it is.
Right.
Don't kick somebody when they down. Help them up.
Right.
And watch how you be able to flourish and prosper in life as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody look at stuff like when people is down, like, you know, my mom was on the drugs and stuff like that. I feel like if people was really my mom's friends and stuff like that, they would have been able to help her turn that around.
Right.
Before, you know, it got to where it's at now.
Right.
And she's missing.
Right.
But that all goes back to, like, just being grounded with self, being self-aware of yourself, and just, like, knowing. Because, like, people just, oh, I'm partying. I'm doing this. I'm doing. What are your goals?
Right.
What are y'all actually accomplishing?
Right.
Like, what are y'all trying to do for the children? We need to leave stuff for our children. Like, we always, like, I feel like black people always try to put the blame on other cultures and things like that when we need to be putting the blame on ourselves because we have forgotten that the children are our future.
Facts.
And that's why we're in the predicament that we're in now.
Facts.
People ain't got no respect for nobody.
No more.
Like, I'm scared to put my grandmother in a nursing home because these people don't care about nobody.
Nope, they don't care about age or nothing.
They don't care about nothing. They don't have no respect for the OGs or nothing. I sit and I listen to them OGs. The older women, when they come speak to me, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. No, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like, teach your kids manners. Like, kids don't have manners no more. Kids is killing their parents. Like, what is it going to take for our culture to be able to stick up for each other and be able to sit down and have that conversation?
Right.
That's uncomfortable. But with uncomfortability comes change.
Right, exactly.
And people they're not aware of that.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable, you're never going to go no further than where you are.
Because you're too comfortable.
You're too comfortable.
You don't feel like there's no room for growth.
Exactly. And I feel like I'm uncomfortable here in Augusta.
Facts.
So it makes me work harder. It makes me stay focused. Because I know where I'm going. I know where I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
And I just got to be uncomfortable to be able to get there.
Facts. There you go.
I don't want no comfortability.
Yeah.
If I'm too comfortable, that means my bank account too empty. Let's have more conversations about, like, taking on businesses with each other. Like, you might meet somebody and you will never know what they do.
Right.
But some people are messed that up because they'll let envy and jealousy get in between how they feel like, oh, this person coming in here with this, that, and the third on, or they got all this stuff on, and they saying they got this business and that business. Instead of hating on them, and saying stuff like that, be like, wow, they got this going on. I like that dude, coat and his shoes. I want to learn how to be able to be in a position where I can do things like that and I can buy things like that as well. Hey man, can you give me some pointers? like me as a person, I'm always willing to be able to give people knowledge if they're are willing to be able to accept it. So I feel like we just as a culture, we got to do better. Got to come together. Got to have those uncomfortable conversations with each other and call a cow and a chicken.
Right.
That's country as hell, but
hey, that's real though. Hey, that's right. That's real though.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. Got to keep it real.
That's a fact.
Okay. All right. So before we slide off on NewbieVeT, how can they get in contact with you and say any love you'd like to shout out?
Okay, I like to shout out my manager, SMG Serenity. You know, I love you to death, girl. I like to give a shout out to my role manager, Nako Da Vinci. Y'all look out for Nako Da Vinci Blue merch coming soon.
Shout out Nako.
Also, I like to give a shout out to Hair Global. You know, the wig is provided by Hair Global. You know, the
shout out Hair
wig
Global
that I got on today, Hair Global. But and shout out to my boy J.Paul. He's always a pleasure to be able to do an interview with.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Appreciate it.
Yeah.